Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
What's up? Welcome to your Monday KVJ After the Show podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of one of those fun weeks. You know, you're only going to have 3 days max. You know, you got the excitement of Thanksgiving coming up. I mean, we got 2 more days.
The fucking schools are punting. They're dialing it in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my dude Cannon's at home right now just chilling.
I know. My kid's at your house, too.
I know. Okay.
Caitlin is babysitting Rocco.
Okay.
So it's once again Camp Kevin.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Well, that's cool. At least Cannon will have somebody to hang out with for a while.
Yeah, they're
That'd be
probably
fun.
having a good time.
Yeah.
That was when I was a little kid and friends were allowed to come over, because that was a big deal. My mom would not allow anybody just to come over, but when someone was allowed to come over or spend the night, the excitement that would go through my veins. I mean, I couldn't believe my fucking friend's coming over to spend the night. Holy shit. It was so awesome.
Yeah. That's exciting times.
Do kids still get excited about that?
Yes.
Like Mags will legit excited when her friends are coming over.
Yes. She loves a sleepover at our place. She loves to go to somebody else's house for a sleepover, too.
It's different. Change it up. Nighttime of camaraderie and fun.
I prefer them in my house so I can see what's going on.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go other places. My mom would not allow me until I was, I think, 14 years old. And at that point, now I'm 14.
Well, when I was her age, 14, 15, like, I would go to sleepovers at other people's houses, but they would have, like, older siblings. And we would get into a host of troublesome activities.
Oh, yeah.
So now I
Fun
know,
stuff.
like, what's up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, if there's older siblings, you're not going.
Oh, I had a buddy named Fred. He was the first house I got to spend the night at. And I had such a crush on both of his sisters. Oh, my God. They were older. Oh, gosh. That was one of my first big crushes right there. Where the fuck they're at?
Fred's sisters.
That was the good stuff, right? You had that buddy. I had the hot sister, hot
Yes,
older sister. Yeah.
definitely.
Love staying.
You just don't, because that's like one of your first crushes. It's just hitting you so hard. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You're like, oh.
What were Fred's sisters' names?
Oh, we're not doing that.
Aw. Maybe they're here local.
No, I've already said too much. This podcast, I don't know, it does something.
Yeah.
It just makes you a little bit too honest.
My buddy's was Josh Stillwell, and his older sister was Mary Beth.
Oh, yeah.
Mary
That's a
Beth
hot
Stillwell.
name.
Yeah, she looked almost like identical to that chick, Allie in Karate Kid. That was kind of like that was Mary Beth. Yeah.
Nice.
Good looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was right. Yeah, in that wheelhouse. Yeah.
When you first got crushes, did you notice you had butterflies in your stomach? Or did you skip that?
No, I went straight to boners. Yeah.
You had boners on your stomach?
Butterflies and boners can't work in tandem, my friend.
Butterflies and boners.
It's a great song.
Great song.
It's way better than butterfly kisses.
I asked because I think there's a few
Yeah.
of my friends that went straight to boners.
I was really weirded out, Mary Beth. Yeah. Who's your young friend with the boner over there?
Why is he singing butterflies and boners?
That's how I rolled. Yes. Let me see. Got a couple of emails here. Thanks, everybody came out to Cocktails and Karaoke. Had a fun time on Friday night at Blue Martini.
Woohoo.
Got a whole bunch of those going to be coming up.
Some of us had too much fun.
Oh, you're right about that.
Yes.
No more shots. I don't know. I gotta really.
It's Monday,
Oh,
Mama.
boy.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I
Not
gotta
talk to
rein it
herself.
in. Panda is still mad at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what? Why is he mad at you?
Because we were supposed to have romantic time on Friday after Cocktails and Karaoke, and the Uber dropped me off. I came inside and passed out with all my clothes on.
Uh-huh. Okay. He didn't get any loving, huh?
No.
Okay. He's feeling neglected.
Yes.
His feelings are hurt.
Still, you guys
Yes.
You want me to send you guys a pizza? Pizza brings people together.
No, we're good.
The power of pizza.
I don't know if pizza's going to do it. He's still mad.
Oh, he is, huh?
Yeah.
Well, have you made up with the loving, or he just
No,
won't
I
even-
tried. I got turned down.
Oh, really? Did that? No, not going to do it,
What's
huh?
the longest you and Panda have gone? Is this the worst you've been in the doghouse?
I would say yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be more in the doghouse by talking about it?
Probably.
Okay. Well, let's keep making these bad decisions.
Unlike you, I don't know any better. I just word vomit.
Yeah. Just bleh.
But enough about me. What'd you do this weekend, Bird?
I worked the entire weekend.
No dates,
Yeah.
no nothing.
I had nothing.
You were
worked.
Friday, Saturday, and yesterday.
Yeah, I was so exhausted yesterday. Plus, I'm a little soft. Bird's a bitch. So, but
You didn't go looking for trouble on Saturday afternoon?
I was working on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we had Paws in the Park.
Yeah, you were with me.
That's right.
What the fuck?
You didn't bring a girl to Rapids?
No, I didn't bring a girl at Rapids.
Yeah.
I did not bring a girl to Rapids.
Yeah. It's a tough weekend. Yeah, we had a lot
Yeah.
going on.
I saw a lot of you. You're the only girl I saw. Fuck.
Well, luckily, you got 2 more days, and you got, we'll have a nice little vacation this weekend.
Yeah, Thanksgiving brings people together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you'll get some time. So I'll be good.
You're going out of town, right, Cav?
Yeah, leaving Thanksgiving morning.
Are you going to be at your parents' house for Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think so. We're going to just go to Columbus. My parents are going to come up there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough because half my family, including my wife, has really bad allergies, and my parents have a couple dogs and a cat.
Gotcha.
And so my wife gets there, and after about 5 minutes, she's
I
just
know.
lit up, and it's tough for her.
I went
be
to
there.
Annabelle's house when we were in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
She's got 3 cats.
Okay,
and
yeah.
literally, it was 15 minutes, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got to go.
Yeah, so it's tough. She gets miserable. So, we'll have my parents come up. We'll hang out with them on Thursday and Friday. And then we got a football game we're going to on Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, be fun. The whole family's going to be there. My son's coming down from Michigan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that'll be cool. My team's playing his team.
Oh, that's right. It's the Ohio State-Michigan game.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, the Battle of the Harbaughs?
No.
Oh, what is that?
No,
Aren't
their coach is
like,
Harbaugh.
Their coach is Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I saw your Buckeyes barely squeaked out a win over the weekend.
Yeah, they're not great.
Oh, really?
They're not great. No, having a weird year. Yeah. I mean, they're 10-1, but for them, they're having a bad year. So, yeah, their defense is garbage. So, yeah.
You cover that in the sports show? Are you doing? Someone said you're doing a sports show. What exactly are you doing?
We're kind of still trying to figure it out because they want me on there for the just the name recognition and this
The
and that.
Kevin
and,
Ralston.
the
The
Kevin
man,
Ralston.
the myth, the hair.
Yeah, so on Mondays I'll sit in. We'll talk a little bit about football from the weekend, just like that. But what's different is before when I was kind of hosting the show, it was just a lot more prep. So now I kind of just, breeze over it real quick and then just, so somebody else is kind of doing all that stuff. And so I just go in and interject my opinion. I said, that's fine. Have me do.
That's better. That's what you want. That's the fun side project.
Yeah, that's really what it needs to be. I said, so, I can do that and, pop in every now and then and just, pop off a little bit about sports. But yeah, it's too much of a cross to bear to do that every single day. So that's kind of it. So yeah, I'll pop in there maybe a little bit today.
And motherfuckers are asking. They want to know.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Bird?
So it's kind of weird. I think we're doing like a half of Thanksgiving, and then I'm doing it again on Sunday. I don't know. Not everyone can get together on Thanksgiving because some of us have to work and some of them don't. I think Anne's going to be at all of the Thanksgiving. So
she gets multiple bookings.
She does. I'll be spending some time with Anne. I'm not sure when my dad's coming back. I don't know if he's ever coming back. It's been a while. It's like
really?
2 months. Yeah, it's been 2 months. Thanksgiving's what? Wednesday.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. I know that. I know that too. Your boy's gotta go to bed. I'm running a little temperature. I can feel it.
Okay.
Bird's a bitch.
Bird's a bitch.
Bird's a bitch.
Imagine when he sits down at the table on Wednesday and he's so confused because no one showed up.
No one loves me
This
on
Thanksgiving's
Thanksgiving.
ruined.
I'm all alone.
They're the worst family ever.
But yeah, maybe I'll stop by your place.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
Only if do a little deal here. Those grilled cheeses.
If you ever ask me to make you those grilled cheeses, I'm going to say yes, especially on Thanksgiving.
Oh man, I keep thinking about it. Was that for my birthday? You made those? You made grilled cheese in the studio here one day. You made them in little squares. You put some kind of magical fucking butter on them.
I think what I did was I made those inside-out Hawaiian
You
bun
did? Oh.
grilled cheese. Okay, this
Yes.
this is how you make your grilled cheese amazing. Buy the Hawaiian rolls, the sweet original Hawaiian rolls, and you cut them in half, and you flip them inside out. And so you put the inside on the outside. You butter that generously.
Yeah.
Mama
Well,
likes butter.
What was that kind of butter, though?
President butter. It's French. It's a little more expensive.
Hold on. Kev, can we please talk to Fat Kevin really quick? Because we're getting into some good stuff right here.
Sure, yeah. It sounds delicious.
Sorry.
President butter.
You turned off your mic, Virginia.
Did you turn it off? Did I turn that
I
off?
think you did.
I turned it off?
That's amazing.
That is, because I don't even...
It's not really close to you.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking hamburger hands.
It's amazing.
It is.
They're very powerful.
They are.
They're not large, but boy, can they destroy.
There's that fever.
Pack a punch. It is. I can feel my eyeballs getting heated.
My balls are heated. Yeah, so you dip it in the tomato bisque, crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside. I prefer to use that Velveeta or American cheese.
Did Fat Kev like grilled cheese growing up? Was that
Yeah.
a staple?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's fantastic. It's delicious.
It seemed like a little kid snack, too.
Yeah, soft, buttery, and carby. Fat Kev loved that kind of stuff.
Everything.
Throw some bacon on there, and I mean... Look,
It'd be all right with that, yeah. It'd be all right with that. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I wanted to say hey to some of the people came out on Friday. Like Oscar, he came all the way from Orlando to hang out.
Oh, we met them.
Yeah, he's with Monica. Monica pulled a Virginia. She got a little shit face, she said.
I mean-
I don't remember anything.
everybody seemed to... When I say everybody, I mean...
It was in the air. Well, Mercury is in retrograde.
There were a few people I had seen at Blue Martini that had turned it up.
Yeah.
You
kinda-
weren't
kinda got
the
it
only
going.
one, and neither was I. There's some other motherfuckers running around there acting a fool.
Also, Jordan said, thanks so much. You guys rock. Saw Virginia, and she brought me around. All your friends. You guys are all so sweet. There you go. Thank you so much for being you. You inspire so many, including myself. That's so nice.
Yay.
So there you go. So thanks to everybody that came out for that. And you can come out to Wish Boca. It is going to be Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. You got Denny's and Suits.
Yes, Wednesday's not Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve. And usually that's a big party night.
It is.
People are back in town and they're looking for some place to go throw down.
Talk about a night where people get hammered.
Yeah, nobody has to work on Thanksgiving, so it's like, woohoo.
Woohoo. Yeah, sounds good. Got an email from Manny. He said, hey, in regard to the juvenile sex you're talking about today, it was a dude who was like 22, 23, and his 14-year-old stepsister. Apparently he's banging her 17-year-old boyfriend. He walked in, saw it, and he's like, going, okay, do I tell her dad, which is my stepdad? He's pretty strict. How do I handle this? We were kind of talking about the age of consent and everything that went on with that. And somebody said, look, at 14, you can't even decide even if you want to have sex. Not till 16 can you even be there at any kind of age of consent. And he said, you guys are giving bad advice. Said 22 can't talk to 17. Possible adult assault on minor. If something happens, I work with deviants and they don't stop.
That's
If
not true, though.
17 turns 18 and still with a 14, sexual battery on a minor under 18. 14 have different minds than 17.
So the 14 and the 17 thing, you can date, you can't get into any kind of sexual activity, but you are allowed to date. There's nothing illegal about that, but you cannot engage.
No touchy.
Yes, there. As far as I believe it's 16 or 17, you can date up until 23 years of age, but you have to make sure that you're in a committed relationship. I think the parents might have to know about it, but I mean, I can pull it up. I read it earlier,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
and it was off the internet, so it has to be accurate.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt.
But if I'm wrong, sorry. Fuck. I don't think I am, though.
Blame it on the fever.
Oh, eyeballs, Virginia.
This is a good thing to know, too. I saw this about unsubscribing, which I often do. I don't know why. I must got on some kind of emailing list because, man, oh, man, I get all kinds of just garbage emails now about just ridiculous stuff.
Me too, man. How many massage places are in this area?
I know, yeah. I wonder why you're getting so many of those.
They know you like a good rub.
Yeah.
Like, let's get him.
Yeah, you somehow got on some deviant list of rub and tugs.
Oh
and
my
now all of a
gosh.
sudden, yeah.
I would be.
They know you like lotion and rubbing and tugging.
I would never do that. I'd be so the whole time I would be thinking, this is a fucking sting. There's no way I would do something like that ever.
Yeah.
I have some friends that have done it though.
Never say never, Bird.
When you think you're getting set up,
Yes, you should, because you probably are being set up.
Security experts are warning not to click on that unsubscribe link in the email. They say online hackers are using that as a Trojan horse to access all the information saved on your computer and web browsers.
My goodness.
They say instead, if you want to unsubscribe for an email, go directly to their website to do so, which
Didn't you unsubscribe from a bunch of emails recently?
Tons.
all right.
Probably 20.
So you're
Oh,
done.
you're done.
Completely done. Yeah.
You're crispy.
You've already got.
Just in time for the holidays.
Oh, just in time. You look like the turkey.
You're already at the acceptance phase, which I respect.
Yeah. You just know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, too. Just kind of a little bit of a warning out there. We had to ramp down some of the stuff that we did, but I've never do this kind of prank anyway. There is a ramen restaurant in Philadelphia, and somebody comes running into the restaurant screaming in horror, wearing a blood-soaked shirt.
What?
Yeah, the clip then shows another man running into the Universal City store and screaming in Arabic at the victim and attacking them.
And it was fake?
It was all for a video.
Oh, my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, people in the restaurant were freaking out, thinking that it was some kind of terrorist activity that was happening.
Well, it kind of was actually. They just didn't really kill anybody. I mean, you're making people terrified.
The video is now police evidence. They're hoping to bring charges against the pranksters, just to let people know that this kind of thing is not funny. And in fact, you would liken it to yelling fire in a movie theater to me.
Right.
You're causing undue panic, and they will probably get them on the same kind of deal. And I think that's a felony.
Did they catch him?
Oh, yeah, they got him.
Okay.
Yeah, they got him. They got their video. They got everything, and they're just now. I think they're going to start making an example out of some of these people, just saying, look, so the pranksters who, and we've seen some videos, like, how do they do that?
Well, a lot of them are staged and set up. Some of the over the top ones are without a doubt staged,
Right.
but some of them are. There are some renegades out there that do, but the bigger you get and the more money you start to receive, people now know you have all this money.
That one kid that used to be in Boca and he's now in L.A.
Yeah,
that
well,
did the zombie prank, whatever.
He's got money now. People
Yeah.
are gonna. You can only be a renegade for so long, and then you're gonna get sued, and then you can't do them.
Right.
Tell me to that point.
And I think they're getting to the point, too, where they're now, they want to send a clear-cut message that making a viral video is not going to be excuse to get you exempt from this. You're going to face felony charges if you cause any kind of like uproar in public.
The one that I think about we could have gotten some serious trouble was the bathroom one with the cell phone.
Yeah, no, we had a lot. Luckily,
I almost got
the
tackled.
cop on the scene was a KVJ listener.
Well, no, one of the cops on the scene was not, and he was about to tackle me. I mean, I was 3 seconds away. He was getting ready to fucking just lay me out in the middle of Cracker
And that
Barrel.
honestly wasn't even our intention. I just didn't even think about like a cell phone as a detonator. And I'm just like, hey, would somebody answer a random phone that you find in a bathroom?
Yeah, no,
And
we were not
somebody's like
trying
going,
to.
oh, detonator, yeah. So I wasn't even trying to. That was not at all the goal to cause any kind of uproar. It was just be like, okay, would you answer a random phone you saw ringing?
Well, okay, I saw him get in that stance, and I'm trying to say you're on the radio. Say it's a prank. Oh, please don't fucking kill me.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
But even something like that, I think we could get into a great deal of trouble now. If
Times have changed.
They've changed from even 5 years ago.
Yes,
Yeah, no, it's different.
absolutely.
Yeah, we had you hitchhiking in a hockey mask one time, and you remember?
Well, we actually got in trouble for that.
Well, not to the extent you got your ass chewed by the police chief, but other than that,
To me, though, that one, I mean, I had a hockey mask on and I was hitchhiking. It's not that big of a deal on that one. I don't think it's. But then again, I'm not in law enforcement. So. The one with the phone, I can see that because that's almost inciting panic.
The one that we did many years ago with the escape convict.
yeah, you
from
can't do
the
that. Yeah, we know that now.
jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you release a dog on me? I think you did. I got tackled.
Yeah, we did.
tackled by
I think
people.
one time we did it like in a regular neighborhood. I think before you were even on the show, and then I think we did it another time where we at least moved it out into the country
And they,
or something
they
like
called
that.
the cops on me. They tackled. They thought I was really a convict.
Yeah. So, yeah, we retired that one. That one's retired.
They've taken all the fun out of life.
Well, people are like, "Well, you don't do any stunts anymore." Oh, we can't. We're not.
There's not a lot you can do. Yeah. Because, like I said, the phone one I thought was completely like it was supposed to be just an innocent, fun little experiment, and
what
I
about?
hadn't even thought at all about a phone as a detonator.
Could we do this one? Remember when I went into the restaurant and we were just trying to see if how people would react, and I stood up and said, "What am I supposed to do with all this cocaine?" Like I was talking to my drug dealer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Would that? I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, and even that kind of stuff is still borderline, where it's just people don't any
Didn't
kind
they
of
search your car?
Oh, dude, it was a
rip
thing.
to shreds.
They
Yeah.
ripped it to shreds.
It was a thing. It turned into a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, it's to the point now where there are, like, it's a career ender. Like, if it doesn't go well, like, you're just done. Like, period.
And that's why that's a big reason why we don't do some of the crazier stuff. We can't
Yeah.
even do it in the parking lot at our building. That's at our fucking park where we work.
If it's
we're
not
allowed.
completely controlled in a controlled environment where you control the outcome and you can't do it anymore. Because all it takes, even now, if you did something that's like, oh, wow, somebody has a heart attack and drops dead, they're going to totally sue you and then you're done. So all you can basically do now is talk. That's really about it.
No, unfortunately, guys, you got to love us for our minds.
That's really about it. Yeah. I got a couple other emails here. One from Denise talking about having a dream about something and following your dreams. Is it some kind of premonition or is it just a dream? Denise said, when you share your dreams that are coming true in a church, they call you a prophetess. Okay.
A what?
A prophetess. I don't know.
Prophetess?
A prophet.
You're
I
a
don't know.
prophet of some sort.
Okay. When you are outside of the church, you are considered a psychic. Also, Jason saying that it's impossible to see a face in a dream that you think you don't know and then wake up and meet them is impossible is Tidy Luis. Huh? No one knows how truly the brain works, including his dream expert. I am very intuitive and use my intuition gifts as a full-time job.
I'm just going by what the National Sleep Foundation said.
I had a dream about having a new boss. He had red hair, receding hairline, and had a gap in his teeth.
Sounds hot.
Yeah. Anyway, a few weeks later, I go in for a job interview, and there he was, same guy in my dream. Jason believes in what Vicky does, which is an amazing gift, but he finds it hard to believe that someone can have amazingly accurate dreams of face recognition without meeting the person first.
Well, I'm again just going on the analysis done by the National Sleep Study. It's not like I'm just pulling that out of my ass.
Mm-hmm.
They say you cannot have. It's impossible to dream about somebody that you've never seen. Now, if you have a magical psychic ability and you can see, visions, then I'm not downing that. And I also didn't say dreams can't lead to something. I say it's a mixed bag, baby. I think some dreams may be a message, and then I think some are just fucking weird things you have to work out in your mind. I don't even think sleep experts know what's going on with them.
Then he said, I'm just busting Jaybird's balls.
Fuck
Bust them. Bust those balls.
Fuck yeah.
Also, when is Virginia going to start her Weird and Whatever podcast? Can't wait.
I did the first episode already. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just have to put it up. I chopped it up.
All ready to go, huh?
It's called Spirits Talk.
Okay.
And it's focused solely on talking to dead relatives that have passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been still trying to get the Weird and Whatever podcast back on track. We just have not been able to. Unfortunately, I apologize. I know people keep sending messages. We are going to do our best to get back. Hopefully, I don't know. This week's not looking good either. Everyone's out of town.
Yeah, it's a tough week, yeah.
It is. It's been a tough month, a couple months.
A little info about the keto diet. Matthew said, hey, I was catching up on some old podcasts and listened to the one where the caller was asking about drinking on the keto diet. Virginia mentioned a new low-carb vodka, but this is completely false. All vodka, gin, tequila, whiskey, and bourbon are zero carbs. The issue is the mixers. Most people will do a vodka or gin and tonic, but tonic is loaded with carbs and sugar. Stick to club soda and a squeeze of lemon in moderation, and you have pretty much a zero-carb drink. Lemon does have some sugar that will turn into carbs, but a minuscule amount. So there you go. Drink advice.
What do you got to say about that, Siddiqui?
I don't know. I'm tired. I think I'm catching whatever you got.
You might have.
It'd be awesome to get sick for Thanksgiving.
Sick for Thanksgiving. Guess
I mean,
what? You guys are having takeout.
We spent a lot of time together. We were in Ubers together.
Yes, we were.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we totally
We were
did.
frolicking.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Got this. Samantha said about little kids smoking in Israel. My grandmother's from Jerusalem. She's 84 and smokes the hookah every day.
Really?
And she's made all the kids try smoking it. I remember when I was like 6 or 7, she would have me smoke it before my mom got home. Now she's still doing it with the grandkids.
What exactly is hookah again? Is that different than cigarettes?
Yeah, I think that's probably more of like an elaborate pipe. I think it's like you have the tobacco and you have the receptacle, and then there are like hoses coming out of that thing, and then you hit that. So I think it's probably just kind of a variation of be the same thing as like I think smoking a pipe basically.
But they bring like a weird thing. When you go to the hookah place, they like put something down and it doesn't look like weed.
Oh, so
Or tobacco.
Is it like cigarettes?
What is it?
So hookah, it can be tobacco or it could just be flavor. But that piece you're talking about, they throw on top of it, that's what keeps it hot. It's like it's a hard charcoal.
Oh.
So when you pull on it, it's already got the heat coming off that, and then you can milk up the chamber, if you will.
But what are you smoking when you're smoking hookah?
It can be tobacco. They do tobacco-less hookah.
Okay,
The newer wave hookah is tobacco-less, or you can get tobacco. They still have both options. But the old school, when you were doing hookah, is tobacco.
Okay.
So what's the new school if it's not tobacco? It's just smoke?
It's just like vape. Yeah, they even have the vape hookahs now. I don't know if you've seen those. They're kind of like everybody's into vape now. Everybody's getting out of smoke. Smoke's like not even cool anymore.
Well, because you can't. I mean, vaping, you can't smell anything. Motherfuckers are.
Yeah, if you go to like a new hookah place right now, they have a whole vape contraption. That's how they're doing the hookah now.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
what brought up hookah?
Somebody sent an email about their grandmother from Jerusalem that's smoking all the
She's
time.
in her 80s.
Oh yeah, India.
She hits it every day.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know.
Do they think it's healthy? And then, I mean, if she's in her 80s, maybe it is healthy.
I think some people, man, for whatever reason, they can ride the bullet and.
If you're going to get the KNCs, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And it's just, you can just ride and do your thing or not do your thing. And it's not really up to you whether you get cancer.
How many times have you heard that story? My grandma, she died at 101. She liked to smoke cigarettes. She liked to drink whiskey. And she loved to fuck. Like, all right, man. That's how she
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
sounds
she
great.
does. It's
She's
party
Too bad
right
she's
there.
gone.
She just lived a hard life, and she still lived a long life. We've all
Yeah.
heard that.
I know.
I had a buddy whose dad was just like a man's man. He would chew tobacco. He would smoke tobacco. He'd drink whiskey. He just was a man's man. And I had another buddy whose dad was kind of a pussy. And he freaking was sick all the time. So I just couldn't. I guess it's just a roll of the dice with heredity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm sure you'd be pumped that he called his dad a pussy.
I think
What's your friend's name?
well, you see the one category like man's man.
Yeah, he got sick. What a pussy.
He was always sick. Though. I was like, Dad, your dad complains a lot, man.
Sniveling bitch.
Yeah, some people are just sickly.
They're just sickly people.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. They just don't have an immune system or something. It's tough.
Like I said, I think it's heredity.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Luck of the draw, too.
It is.
Because you can have perfectly healthy parents and just boom, man. You could be a little bitch.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a podcast unless we bring it down a little bit.
Make it real.
Yeah. I had when we went out to Wish on Saturday, I went with a couple that we had gone to Jerusalem with.
And they were lovely.
Yeah,
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, fun people, and they're from Mexico City. And Hugo's his name, and so I was talking to him, and his mom still lives there. Doesn't speak any English; it's all Spanish. And he's like, "You got to come to Mexico City with me sometime and stay at my mom's house. She's got room and blah blah blah." And I was like, "I don't know, man. You know, Mexico, just kind of, you know." And he's like, "Oh,
Isn't there like a travel warning?
yeah." He's like, "No." He's like, "You never know." He's like, "Mexico City." He's like, "It's in fact, there's a big French influence. It's looks like a European, just a regular European city. It's completely safe." And you'd be surprised. It was kind of interesting, too, because, I was into watching Narcos, the Mexican, and it is Mexican.
Yes, there's a new season of Narcos.
Yeah.
You just alerted me to. So they're rebooting, and it's now called Season 1 Mexico.
And I was talking to him about that because my wife's family, she's, 50% Mexican, and they're from Juarez, which you probably have heard. It's a border town right there, and the cartels have apparently just, from what I understand, ruined it. And Kim was telling me that her family there had a nice house. It's in Chihuahua, and the government came in and just took their house, and they had to leave. And I'm like, wait, what? Just what a mess it sounds like. And my buddy Hugo was saying, no, he's like, actually, the cartels are probably good for Mexico because they keep crime low. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
And he's like, yeah, because they don't want any kind of added attention. So they almost are kind of like the police force. And they say, hey, no messing around. And they keep everything straight. And everybody's afraid of the cartels. And he said, so I'm like, wait, hold on. Are you telling me the cartels are good for Mexico?
Cocaine's good?
I'm like, he was kind of spinning me around the other night when we were talking. I'm like, wait, what? And then it's safe. And he's like, yeah. He's like, come. He's like, we'll go. He's like, it's only like an hour and 45-minute flight to Mexico City, and let's just go for a long weekend. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped up and I'm charged. And then I'm coming into here today, and I read this story. It says missing North Carolina teacher was killed in Mexico by the cartels.
Oh no.
Yeah, he disappeared last month. He just went for a little walk. And this is coming from the governor of Chihuahua.
That's the area.
Yeah, that was the other. That's not Mexico City. That's where my wife's family was from. And yeah, Juarez, I hear, is one of the really places it was ravaged by the cartel.
So the girl I was engaged to a long time ago, who was from Colombia, her family obviously lived in Colombia, and they had to flee because the cartel was after them.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. You're talking to my buddy Hugo. He's trying to make it sound like they were just, a regular Santa Claus. But apparently this guy went out for a little walk, and he had a brush with a drug deal. I don't know how, or whether he's trying to buy drugs or he just ran into him in the street. And the governor of Chihuahua said it was somebody from the Sinaloa cartel, and he was killed in a cowardly and brutal murder. So they killed him.
Man.
And he was just out just going for a little stroll. It doesn't sound like he was going out to try to buy any kind of drugs. Just bumped into him or whatever. And they took him out.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know.
Maybe it's a whole thing where you have to go with somebody from there.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe that makes it better. I don't know.
I would never recommend just any town you're not familiar with going for a walk by yourself at night. If you're going to go with a guy who's a local and be smart.
Yeah. So, I mean, he had me sold on it, and then I come in and read this story today, and I'm like,
forward him that story and see what he says.
Yeah. You say the cartel's not too bad? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe he's in the cartel.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe that's what it is.
Did you have us hanging out with the cartel on Saturday?
It could have been, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I'm going to go to Mexico City, never come back.
Or you're going to go there and you're going to be a kingpin.
Oh, I don't know. I would make a good kingpin. Yeah, I'm not kingpin material. Well, I think that's one of the reasons why I watch these things. Like, they make me so nervous. I mean, because it's like, your whole world, it's either you're beaten up and killed in a ditch or you're the cartel guy. And it's just a...
And it flips on you.
It flips real quick, Virginia.
That's why Narcos is so fascinating, Bert. I know you haven't seen it yet.
I want to watch it.
All the flippage that happens and all the craziness. It's fascinating.
That's why I like, the mafia and the mob stuff, because there's always one person that gets out of line and someone crosses over on somebody. I love it.
You're going to like Narcos.
I will. There's no way I won't like it.
Yeah, I think you will. It's good. I'm loving it. So, yeah, just to let you know, I was on my mind earlier. You can go to Netflix. The
theme song is intoxicatingly sexy. I encourage you to dance around your apartment when you play it.
Yeah.
Intoxicatingly sexy.
All right. Maybe I'll put that to my Insta story.
There you go. All right, that's going to do it for our Monday. Thank you all for tuning in. Have an amazing day. We'll be back tomorrow. Get back.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.